I want to be better. I want to do this. I'm recording this meeting. I want to do this. I want to get going. I want to be smarter than I used to be. I want to be, I want to be marvelous. I want to get crazy results. So getting better starts from you. If you don't make up your mind to get better, nobody can help you. As a team, the best I can do is what I'm doing now. As a team, the best I can do is to teach you all I think I should teach you, or all I know I should teach you that will make you better. So it is not left for you to absorb all that you need to absorb to keep getting better, So to start with, if you really want to succeed this week, this month, there are simple tips needed to follow. There are simple tips that you need to follow. Number one, you must set a clear vision for yourself. For this week, for this month, you must set a clear vision for yourself. You must set a clear vision for yourself. There is nothing more disastrous than working with a team member who does not have a clear goal of what he wants to achieve. So the first thing we need to do is to type on the chat box, what mission, what vision do you have for yourself this week, this month? Let's start from the month. So type it on the chat box, my vision for this month. Everybody, I can see 21 of you. Type it on the chat box, your vision for this month, then break it down into weeks. Now, this first week now, narrow it down, divide your vision into 4, and, discuss your vision for the week. So I want to see it coming. Everybody, what is your vision for this month? I've said it times to that number. If you're a new person, your vision should be how you become a director. And, we have all the system needed to succeed. The first thing is use the first system of 10 people, build a team of 10 people you're working together to generate crowd. And out of the 10 people, start converting them to investors. That's what you need. And do you know that you can be anybody from anywhere if you can just have 9 investors this month? 9 investors. I was talking to someone today and I said, if you have 9 investors in your team this month, you're a director. Just have 9 people in your team who invest as an investor. 9 people in your team who invest as an investor. You are a director. And you are not just a director. You'll be a director and you also collect 900,000 naira or more. You collect 900,000 naira from your investors package. Can you imagine that? So it means you can become anything. You don't need to wait till you have 3 people that have 3 people. You can break protocol. You can be a protocol breaker. You can be a protocol breaker. You don't understand? So if you want to recruit 9 people this month, as I can see now, somebody said, my vision for this month is to become a director, 10 investors for the month. So if you want to recruit 10 investors for the month now, and we have 4 weeks in this month, divide 10 by 4. Divide 10 by 4. What do you have? You have 2.5. Am I right? Divide 10 by 4. What is the answer? Divide 10 by 4. If you have more team members who need to be part of this meeting, do them the favor of being in this meeting. So it means you have 2.5. So it means the mission is a minimum of 2 people or 3 people should join you every week. A minimum of 2 or 3 investors should join you every week. So how can you do that? That is the mission. Someone else said, my vision for this month, ensure I have 10 investors this month. Why are you copying the same vision? Must you have the same vision? You don't need to copy the same vision, but you need to have your own vision. So I can just see 2 people who have typed their vision, so I'm waiting for others. Another person said, my vision for this month is to be a director, 3 investors every week. Great. 3 investors every week. If you can have 3 investors every week, in 4 weeks, you have 12 investors. It means from Didi Solala platform, the Diamond Investment Pool, investment program, you can have 1.2 million naira as reward for having 12 investors. So in the recess, everything you want to achieve should be a vision, Then you can narrow down the vision into weekly. Someone said to use the upcoming events, okay, to use the upcoming event to have at least 3 investors. Another person said this month I must qualify my business and having my sequence. I'm sure this person did not come to training on Friday, so it's not really operating on the 5G network. We are operating on Neolife 5G now. You know how that's that. So we are merging 3G plus 5G. So we are 5G with 3G. So in the recent, keep it coming. Abigail, I want to see your vision for the month. Type it. I'm waiting to see everybody's vision. Everybody, keep typing it. If I don't see your name, then it means you have not typed your vision. So I want to see your vision. Everybody, I want to see your vision. Okay, Mr. Abbott is on this meeting. He said, my vision, Baba. I want to see your vision, Mr. Abbott. I want to see how clear your vision is. Very, very important. He said, my mission, Baba, is to president team. Okay, you know what to do now. You know what to do. We have calculated it before. But that thing you want to do, you want all your team members now to have at least two investors. Two investors. So what are they going to achieve this first week now? You know, if it's going to take time for their investors to get the money, can they get the investors in this first week? Two investors. Can they get them in from this first week? You know, that's it. As a president team member, you want to accumulate 25,000 PV every week. Now, how do you get that in? That's where you now need to strategize. You know, somebody said, director is the goal this month. I must enter everywhere and make things happen. Yes, that's a great deal. You know, another person said, my vision for this month is to be a director with a minimum of 2 investors every week. That's great. So 2 investors every week, multiplied by 4 weeks, will give you 8 investors. 8 investors multiplied by 500 points will give you 4,000 points. This thing is clear, it's straightforward. Now, if you can get this happen, then you get the work done. If you can make this happen, then you have gotten the work done. You have gotten the work done. So the first thing is to set a clear vision. Now, when you set a clear vision, then the next thing you now need to do is to modify your mission. Modify your mission. Your vision is what you want to achieve. Your mission is how you want to achieve it. Your vision is what you want to achieve. Your mission is how you want to achieve it. So if the vision is you want to have 2 investors, 3 investors every week, now at this junction, how do you want to achieve it? How do you want to achieve it? You must be specific on how you want to achieve it. You must really, really be specific. Do you have a pool of people where you want to get them from? Are you inviting them to the office for session? Are you going to them personally? Are you getting them on board? But one thing I've always said, which is very, very germane on this mission, is that you need to get them to sign up into the business first before they can appreciate what it takes to be an investor. Remember, investment is just the beginning of the goal. The goal is to give them a sequence in new life that in 3 months they can become a Sapphire director. So what does it mean? It means if somebody does not understand the business, it cannot understand what investing will give him. You know, investment will give him double of his money, agreed. But the simple truth is, what he will get after 3 months is more than double of his money. If you agree with me, just type I agree. If you agree with me, just type I agree. Now, at this junction now, you must be clear on how you want to achieve this. You must really, really be clear on how you want to achieve this. Because if you yourself, you are not clear on how you want to achieve your goal, then you discover that you are just daydreaming. Your mission must be accurate. And that is why, as a business person, you must be accurate in your mission. You must be accurate in what you do. You must be accurate in getting things going. It is very, very important. So how are you going to achieve it? That should be something you should be planning. That should be something you should be thinking about. That should be something you should be working on. How do I get these people? Where are they? Where do I meet them? Do I have them on ground already? How do I convert them? Is it that I want to convert them? Is it that I have them? I just, you know, for some of us who already have business members, converting your business members now make your work easy. All you just need to do is to convert them. Okay, if you want to convert them, you have them already. The concern is, how do you convert them? How can they raise the money? How can they, you know, how can they have the mindset? How can they get the money? These are all the things you need to be strategic about. You need to strategically work on all of these things. Otherwise, you discover that your wish is just a mere wish. It's just a mere wish. So you need to look at your mission now. The how must be clear. The how must be clear. You know, if you have people on board originally, it makes your work easy. Now, do you also want to duplicate the people you have on board? How can your people have their own people? You know, you must know the how. When I say recruit 9 people into your team, do you know that 9 people in your team this month does not necessarily mean it has to be only you that will recruit them. It doesn't have to be only you that will recruit these investors. So, and that is one thing you have to be great at. The ability, sales is the ability to kill what you hit. But leadership is the ability to make other people do the same thing you can do. So you're combining, this business allows us to combine the two together. The training I had this evening, I like the anchor of the training. He said, a good salesperson is not looking for salary. If you see anybody looking for salary, that person is not a good salesperson. Because most good salesperson prefer to be paid commission. Because they know that they can eat more of what they kill by themselves. So that is how a good salesperson thinks. So you yourself must see yourself as a good salesperson. You must see yourself as a good salesperson. In this meeting, I'll still be talking about the quality of a salesperson. So your mission is very, very important. I'll still be talking more about it. Then another thing we're going to be talking about this evening is how do you generate leads of quality people? How do you generate leads of quality people to join your team? How do you generate leads of quality people to join your team? Quality people to join your team. Then the last thing we're going to be talking about today is be a good salesperson. Be a good salesperson. So the first thing we have talked about is set your vision very clear. Set your vision very clear. If you don't have a vision of what you want to achieve, you are wasting your time. You're wasting your time. In fact, when the way some people behave every month, I know for sure if they had set a vision for themselves from the beginning of the month. If you see anybody who does not bother about activities, if you see anybody who does not bother about what to do, if you see anybody who wastes his time, if you see anybody spending more time on social media, if you see anybody spending more time gisting, if you see anybody spending more time just sitting down, you will know that that person does not have goal for the month. If you see people that have goal for the month, they have goal for the week, they don't have time to waste. In fact, they don't even have time for unnecessary discussion that does not bring what they want to achieve to them. They don't have that time. They don't have that time. So you must learn to set goals of what you want to achieve. You must learn to set goals, vision, clear vision of what you want to achieve. And that is why this is an assignment. Set it, write it down, connect with your team leader after this meeting and discuss what you want to achieve and be on a good plan on it. Then the next thing is how you want to achieve it. How you want to achieve it. You want to be a director. How do you want to get the people? How do you want to get the investors? How do you want to get the people in? The product we're selling is investment. Investment into nutritional product, investment into Neolife product. That is the product we are selling. But the people have to buy the business before they buy the product. Now, another thing is when you modify the mission, if you have the people already, modify how you want to convert them. How are they going to raise money? What method will they use to raise money? I've said it earlier. Are they going to get money? Are they going to borrow money? Are they going to use OPM? Are they going, you yourself must be able to be strategic on how your people can get money. Very important. Then another thing I want to talk about is you must know how to generate leads of quality people. You must know how to generate leads of quality people. And this aspect is very, very important. You must know how to generate leads of quality people. Who are the kind of people you want in your business? Anybody with a job-seeking mentality is not the best for our opportunity. So even if you have anyone with a job-seeking mentality, there must be a pre-approach talk that changes their thinking from job-seeking mentality to business building and investing mentality. Anybody who does not have an investment mentality cannot be an investor. And anybody who is not a business builder, who does not have a business building mentality, cannot build business. So quality people in your business are people who think in the direction of how you think. I tell people, I was talking to someone yesterday, and I told the person, I said, this our business is as simple as 1, 2, 3. The only people you get on the job posts that respond to our business are people who are submitting CV, but in their mind, they have concluded they don't want a job. Somebody like me, when I came into this opportunity 9 years ago or 10 years ago, my CV was out there, But within me, as at the time they invited me, I'd made up my mind I don't want a job anymore. And that was why when they invited me to a church, it was not strange to me because I knew for sure I don't want a job. Assuming I wanted a job, being invited to a church would have looked like nonsense to me. Because I don't want a job anymore, that was why I was ready to listen to what they have to say, because if I was looking for a job, what they have to say would not make important sense to me. So in the real sense, you need people who are seeking opportunities to invest, to build. These are the kind of people that are quality people in your business. But what happens when you have learned how to gather data of job seekers? Then you can also learn an extra skills of how to sieve them. How to sieve them. If you don't know how to sieve, you're going to be eating both the shaft and the real food. You must know how to sieve people. It is an amateur in network marketing that just recruits or that just invite any gullible person. If you are just inviting anybody to your opportunity meeting, you are amateur. And as an amateur, you'll be getting more no's than yes. It will be very frustrating. If you're a professional, you learn how to sieve and get the best. Before you invite anybody, you speak to their mind first. Before you invite anybody, you speak to their mind first. Now, here comes the question. How do I speak to the mind of somebody I see online? Yes, you can still speak to their mind. You can still have a discussion with them before they are even invited. We have done a training of how to create Google Forms. Why don't you sit back and create a very good Google Form? That will help you to sieve the kind of people who have applied to your post. It doesn't matter the post you have posted for. Give them another form in response to their post for them to fill. That will even make you know their thought pattern. That will make you know the kind of thinking they have. That will make you know the kind of mentality they have. Then from their response to their Google form, you can now begin to know the kind of way they think. You can now begin to engage them. You can ask them a lot of questions. You can ask them a lot of questions. I'm going to give you some samples of questions you can ask from people, for you to get quality people. Are you getting it now? So in the real sense, getting people online is just one method of prospecting. One method of prospecting. And that's why you yourself must know what prospecting is all about. You just must understand what prospecting is. A leader shared a journal with me today. That's why I like people who are full of ideas, and that's why when you have ideas, share it. Let's look at it together. Somebody shared an idea with me today, a journal, with me, and the journal made a lot of sense. The journal talk about prospecting. How can you have a prospecting formula? We're talking about generating leads of quality people. If you really want to get results this week, you need quality people. This month, you need quality people. But how can you get quality people? How can you get quality people? Number one, you must understand prospecting. So what is prospecting? Prospecting is an art of opening new relationships. Prospecting is an art, A-R-T, of opening new relationships. So prospecting is not selling. Prospecting is not selling. If you get people online, you talk to them one-on-one. The art of meeting them is prospecting. The art of getting their details is prospecting. But one thing that must be at the center of your prospecting is that you are building relationship. An amateur network marketer is selling to people at the instance of seeing them. But a professional network marketer is building a healthy relationship. I don't know if I'm making sense at all. Am I really making sense? I really need to know from you if I'm making sense. So what is at the center of a professional network marketer is that if you have a day for prospecting, you have 2 days for prospecting. In fact, a network marketer should be prospecting every day. If this month you want to get crazy results, you should be prospecting every day. If you're at your center or you go out, you have done the day's activities. Before you go home, spend 30 minutes prospecting. Now, what are you doing with prospecting? You are building new relationships. You are building new relationships. Now, you must understand that part, that you are building new relationships. So prospecting is not selling. Many network marketers most times try to sell to new people, believing that they are prospecting. Professional network marketers are informed about this. When they meet new people, they see it as an opportunity to create a lasting positive relationship and not to sell. So what is important, or what should be important to you, should be the relationship we build with other people where you meet with them. That's what they call prospecting. So prospecting is not selling. Prospecting is building relationship. The mistake you will make, and the reason, let me tell you, the reason why you are inviting people, who are job seekers and they are not responsive is because they are strangers. You have not built relationship with them. The people you build relationship with, they behave better than the people you don't build relationship with. And that's why you discover anybody who is doing session and it doesn't build relationship with the people he's doing the session with, really get good result from that session. Because what sells is relationship, not selling. What people buy into is relationship, not selling. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? What people buy into is the relationship, not selling. You can't sell to people. You cannot. In fact, people don't buy when they know you want to sell to them. But people buy when they have a relationship with you. So in the reasons, the first thing that is important is building relationship. Building relationship. Now, to get the success you truly desire a network marketing journey, you must get this understanding. The secret to a successful network marketing prospecting is easy. A good practice before pitching your business to any prospect is to build a good rapport with them. The best practice before you are preaching your business to anybody is to preach a good relationship with them. Anybody who is not in tandem with you, anybody who does not see you as a friend, anybody who does not see you as somebody he likes, will not listen to what you have to offer. In fact, what you have to offer will not make any sense. Am I making sense at all? And am I making sense at all? So in the real sense, for you to be a successful business builder, you must build relationship more than yourself. You must build relationship more than yourself. So before you can pitch it to people, before you preach it to people to come and buy into products, to come and buy into service, to come and join the business, they have to buy into you. They have to join you. It goes a long way. Am I making sense at all? I want to believe I'm making sense. So the secret is building a good relationship. The fastest way to do it is by building rapport, is being their friend. Being their friend. The fastest way to build rapport is to be their friend. Find the common qualities between the two of you that you share together and you can share. Be their friend. So even if you're getting people online, you're getting people through job posts, the simple truth is you have to bridge rapport. You have to build rapport, find a common ground where you are their friend before you invite them. You don't understand? And that is why I said one of the ways you can convert them, create a Google form to ask them questions. And from their questions, find something unique about both of you. Use it to call them, use it to build rapport. Take for instance, you create a Google form and, Mrs. Wumi Azan applied to work for me as a customer representative or a customer service representative. And I want her to be a business partner. I want her to be an investor. Now, I create a Google form. In that Google form, I've asked a lot of questions. I asked her what she thinks about entrepreneurship as a solution to job menace. I asked her what she thinks about investing. I asked her what she thinks about business building. I asked her what she thinks about being resourceful. I give her some questions like, okay, imagine you want to have a project. Who is a resourceful person? A resourceful person is that person who can find a way to do what he has to do. You know, this thing we are talking about, people will have to come in, they pay for registration. Some people will say they don't have, some will say they don't have, some will say they have. The ones that have it is not because they have the money somewhere, it's because they are resourceful. So a resourceful person is that person who is able to find a way. You know, the quality people you need in your team are those who are resourceful. If you have people who are resourceful, when they see the vision, they don't have the money, but they go and look for the money. Those are resourceful people. But there are kind of questions you could have asked them for you to know that they are even resourceful. You know, take for instance, I asked her, are you a resourceful person? Of course, everybody will say yes. But I can ask another question in my Google form that will make me know whether the person is truly resourceful or not. Okay, let's take for instance, you have a project that will cost you 400,000 naira. And out of the 400,000 naira, you only have 50,000 naira with you. Please tell me, what will you do about that project? I give option. Option A, I give up on the project. Option B, I find a way. Option C, I borrow money. Option D. Now look at that kind of question. I've asked Mrs. Wumi Azan that question now. From there, automatically Mrs. Wumi has given me a response. From her response, I will know. If she's the kind of person that says, I give up. If I don't have money, I don't have money. That's the end. Then I know automatically that kind of person is not the best. It's not a quality person for my business. Am I making sense at all? Am I making sense at all? But let's assume the person in the question I've been asking is already saying he will find a way. There's surely a way to do everything. Then automatically it means there's a hope that that kind of person can be resourceful. There's no money that is too big. There's no money. But if someone is not resourceful, they are not resourceful. That's the truth. And if people are resourceful, they are resourceful. So the people you need in your business are people that are resourceful, not because they have the money. If they have the money, good. But people that are resourceful. Resourceful people are people that are good for your business. So when you are prospecting, learn to ask questions. So you can use Google Form to ask questions. If you see them physically, you can ask all of these questions physically, but make sure you have built a rapport with them. You have built a bridge of rapport with them, and you have a common ground. You know, imagine I've asked Ms. Wumi and she said, she's resourceful. In fact, by the time I call her to invite her, you know, I can build on what she has said, that, oh, you're just someone like me. Imagine, you can see you're so resourceful. Even me, I could remember I wanted to do a project sometimes back. I wanted to pay my school fees. I didn't have money. You know, I had to call people. And, you know, that is how it is good to be resourceful. That's how it's good, you know, before we even talk about session at all. But remember, the person applied for my post too. So at that junction, what do I now need to do? I've created a conversation, we've got talking. Then the next thing is, I'm going to be your consultant and I'll be leading you right, but you're going to be invited to our office, you know, to see how you can work with us. A lot of questions have gone around. From that question, I've known whether the person can fit in or the person cannot fit in. So if you know how to bridge rapport and you can ask valuable questions, you will not waste your time inviting wrong people. You will not waste your time inviting wrong people. Now let's move on very quickly. Am I making sense at all? Are you sure I'm making sense? Let me be sure I am. So look at it from another perspective. Just think of the roles being reversed. And someone just backed into you and started sharing with you how to buy, how a good product is. Maybe like a body cream he has been using. You know, this place is just saying, before you invite people, put yourself in their shoe, reverse it. As in where they are, put yourself there. They should be where you are. So imagine somebody just come to you, or somebody just got your details online, or the person just send a message to you, and the person said, come for interview. And you come for the interview, there's no rapport, there's no anything, and the next thing you are hearing is how to build a business. You definitely might walk away. You definitely, except you have made up your mind beforehand. So by creating a rapport, you increase your chances of having a quality person in your team. You increase your chances of having a quality person in your team, you know, and that is the way it is. Now, another thing you now need to look at is you might not have these skills, but you can learn it. Are you getting it now? This is exactly what most people in network marketing community do consistently. Then they will say network marketing doesn't work. Why? Because people are inviting people, you know, who are ill-prepared. They are selling products instead of selling relationship. It's not that network marketing doesn't work. So build relationship, build rapport before you invite. Build rapport before you invite. Are you getting it now? But you are a different person. You are not everybody. So get excited. Be genuinely concerned about building some sort of positive relationship first. So once you have that, what next? Now, what do you now need to do next? You need to build on the skills. Now, to get that, here are the skills needed to be better at prospecting. Number one, prospect consistently. That's why I said talk to people every day. This week now, it's a week to talk to people every day. You know, you might not do that in the morning, but before you retire home, meet new friends. Tell yourself, I want to meet 5 friends every day. In the beginning, you can start with 2 friends. I want to meet 2 friends every day. 2 friends every day. I want to meet 2 friends every day. Meet people, smile at them, and give them a warm embrace and get talking about life, get talking about personal things before you even talk about business at all. You don't understand? So be their friend, prospect consistently. Number 2, detach yourself from the outcome. If you want to be people's friend and they don't allow you, detach yourself from the outcome. Don't let it get at you. Number 3, nurture relationship over time. Then number 4, avoid distraction. Know what you want. In a bid to build friends, sometimes you don't understand. If you don't know what you want, other things will come in. And that's why you have to know what you want. In a bid to build friends, to build relationship, if you don't know what you want, other things might come in. Let's say, for instance, you're a lady and you're trying to build relationship with a guy. The guy can end up asking you out. So if you don't know what you want, you get carried away. If you're a guy, you meet beautiful ladies, you don't understand. And at the end of the day, if you don't know what you want, you know, you can begin to lust over her. And remember, the moment you lust over her, you have lost the business chance. You have lost the business chance. So know what you want so you don't get carried away. Now, let me call this prospecting 101. How and where do you get unlimited prospects? How and where do you get unlimited prospects? Prospecting 101. You must know where to get people, and you must know where to get quality people. You must know where to get people. As a beginner in network marketing, your sponsor will ask you to list out the names of people on your phone contact. Yes, nah, that's the first thing. How many of you have done that? Give me a thumb up. You have done that. You have listed all the names of people on your contact. That's the first thing. You don't understand. That's the first thing. Now, after you have done this, these people comprise of your families, your friends, your warm markets. After exhausting this list, what next? After you have exhausted this list, what next? This is the question often asked by my team players and other people in network marketing. So prospecting 101, we answer this question. How and where do you get unlimited people? Number 1, events. Events, write it out, events. If you want to get more people now, you must be a social person. Go to events. Go to events. Parties, get-togethers, church events, relationship events, singles and mingles, couples night, couples event. Go to events. Event is where you get unlimited people. Keep going to events. Children party, church events. Keep going to events. Don't say I'm not a social person. You have to be social by fire, by force. Holy Ghost fire. How can you be building business and you say you are not social? You don't like party. Me too, I don't like party. I don't like party, but you still have to meet people. So go to events. Throw yourself into going to events. You don't go to events because you want to go and eat their rice. Go to events because you want to go and meet people. Very important. So there are learn talking events. It could be business meetings, chambers of commerce. It could be your association meeting. It could be Egbe Alajesheku. It could be, always make sure that you go to an event that connects you to people. Children party, if you have kids and they are throwing party, go there, you will meet their parents of other kids, it goes a long way. Church events, do not go there to pitch your business. If it is church events, do not go there to sell your product or service. Instead, Go there to connect and build relationships. So all of this event, don't just go there and say, I have something, come and buy. No, go there, build relationships. Then from relationships, you know the next thing. Number two, on the internet. On the internet, Facebook, LinkedIn, Ireland, Twitter, social networking sites, job sites, get people everywhere. Get people everywhere. Number three, you get people on groups, Facebook groups, WhatsApp groups, LinkedIn groups. So you get people on groups, And, you know, that's why I said, go on some of these groups and be chatting the people there up one by one. Chat them up. Hello, I saw your so-so group. I like your profile. I like to be your friend. What do you think, if you don't mind? I'm sorry if it is not what you want. You know, throw it open. You don't understand. Start communication with them, but don't pitch business immediately. Don't. Because if you pitch business immediately, they will report you on the group. And they will likely block you on the group. So create friendship. Just chat them one by one on that groups. And you discover that you have a lot of people who will accept your friendship. Are you getting it now? Hello, my name is so. I'm sorry to intrude your privacy. I saw your profile on the group, and I feel you are one of the people I would like to be a friend with. You don't understand. If you don't mind, you don't understand. You know, we can start friendship, and I would love to know you more. Then you start from there, bit by bit. You start building rapport, you start building relationship, and you start getting going. You don't understand. So many of us stay there today. You have a lot of people on groups, lot of groups on your phone. If they don't add you, go and add yourself to some groups. Facebook groups, add yourself. If they don't invite you, invite yourself. Why? Because you know what you are looking for. You're looking for people. If you are with me, say I'm alive, Joe. You are looking for people. You are looking for people. So it is very important. Another thing is, you can use even dating sites. You can even meet people on dating sites. You know, some of you know a lot of dating sites. Me, I don't know, because I'm off market. I'm not dating again. You don't understand. Assuming I'm still dating now, you know, I will have known a lot of dating sites. But if you know some dating site, type it on the chat box. Those of you in the market, Abigail, type it. All the dating sites you know, type it on the chat box. Type it on the chat box, all of you. You don't understand. You know, in our days, those days, it used to be to go, okay, Mrs. Sumi, you still know less chat. That's good. That's good. Okay, Abbott said, Abbott said, I am no longer in the market, but I can be dated. Yes, now, I can be dated. In fact, everybody is dating me. In fact, you must date me, sir. I must be dated. So, Okpe Empire said, give us updates. Okay, Okpe 2, you are not in the market. I pity you. You better go to market, Okpe. You better go to market. Is this Okpe Empire? Okpe, I asked you to come and see me, that we have work to do. You refuse to. You're a bad guy. I'm not the one training you. I'm not really the one training you. I'm sure you're just with me. I'm not training you. All right, let's move on. Another thing is Google search. You can use Google search to search for professionals, and it goes a long way. You know, Google search for professionals around your city. For example, there are some professionals, lecturers, surveyors, tailors, you know, bricklayers. You can use Google search to search for people around your area. And you know, Google search will bring their names. You know, Google search, use Google search to search for people that are willing to explore new possibilities, get their phone number, and reach out to them. Another thing is realtors. Realtors. These days, you see a lot of people, they say they are selling land, they are selling house. All these people, now more money they are looking for. Anybody who says a realtor is looking for money. So he's looking for money. And anybody who's looking for money is the best candidate for your business. That's the truth. Anybody who's looking for more money is the best candidate to join your team. You don't understand. So all you need to do is to build relationship with them, you know, and start selling. You know, tell me, how many of them, let them know they can earn 100,000 naira every week working with us. They can earn 200,000 naira every week working with us. All they just need is to have investors through them. And once they have investors, they have the money. So you can get a lot of these people. Another area you can get people is YouTube. YouTube. You know, the author said this is a big one. You can get people on YouTube. And that is why, you know, you can begin to do videos. You want to be a business person, be an influencer, do videos, short videos, record it, use video editing apps to edit it, put it on YouTube. Do videos that talk about what people want to listen to. Look at this man that is talking rubbish. This Oba Solomon that is talking rubbish. Do you know how many people are following him? And you that you have content, nobody is following you. Omo, do videos, man. Do videos. Create a YouTube channel. You don't understand. Let people be subscribing to it and be following you. You will have a lot of people, you know. Number 9, create a branded company marketing shirt. You know, you and your team can wear the team shirt. You can just decide to go and prospect somewhere, get people. In fact, by wearing the same shirt, you see people will be asking you, what are you guys doing? And from there, just tell them we are how to create relationships, meet with people who can be friends of our company in this neighborhood, friends of our company. You don't understand? Friends of our company. You don't understand? People we can do community social responsibility together. From them, meet friends, create relationships. It goes a long way. Another place you can get people is, you know, if you have a moving vehicle, you can use it to prospect, get people. You know, you can carry people, you can help people from one point to another. Are you getting it now? You have a car you're driving, you don't understand. People stay at the bus stop. You know, you can carry them from one bus stop to another bus stop. But be careful while you do this, because with this, you can get a lot of people to be your friend. You can get it. Remember, the goal is to have them to be your friend. Are you getting it now? Another thing you can do is you can meet professionals. Then you can go to relaxation centers. You can go to relaxation centers. You can meet with the owners of the relaxation centers, owners of restaurants, everybody making money. All you just need to know is they are ready to make more money. They are ready to make more money. Kaduna people, don't carry people, you know, so that you don't carry bandits. Thank you, Mr. Harvard. Don't carry people in Kaduna in your car, so you don't carry bandits. Now, listen to this. A common parable that you can force a horse to the stream, but you can't force it to drink water. It's a lie and it's a myth. Instead of forcing a horse to the stream, you can change the mindset of the horse. That's the truth. You can change the mindset of the horse. Now, let's now go to prospecting 102. How can you change people's mindsets? When somebody has accepted to be your friend, what's the next thing you need to do? Is to change their mindsets, is to know who they are. They start a discussion on who they are and how you want them to think. There are a lot of questions you can ask them. You know, there are a lot of questions you can ask them. So once you have built a little rapport, here is some of the prospecting questions that will help you to present to your prospect easily and to know the best way to pitch your business opportunity to them and know their basic needs. For some of you in your centers, or if you're working with me in my center, we do DCU, we do interview before we start the session. These are some of the questions you can ask them. You know, number 1, you can ask them, what are you currently doing for a living? Anybody you meet, you should be able to know what they do for a living. You should be able to know what they do for a living. Number 2, ask them questions like, do you keep your options? You know, I talked about Google Form the other time, and I told you that even if you get people from job posts, you can use Google Form to convert them. These are some of the questions you can ask them. You can ask them because anybody, one thing you must have at the back of your mind is that most of these job seekers are already working somewhere. They are managing somewhere. So if I thought you're going to invite them, you should even be able to know whether they are currently engaged or they are not currently engaged. And you should be able to know what they are doing currently. Am I making sense at all? Because most of the mistakes you're going to be making is that you are just inviting people at random and they are currently engaged. That's why you discover some of them, they even have money to pay, they will pay. And when it comes to time for training, they will not come because they are engaged somewhere. They are engaged somewhere. So you need to be, am I making sense at all? Am I really making sense? Am I making sense? You know, you need to know. That's why you need a question and answer session. If they are with you one-on-one, ask them the question. If they're not with you one-on-one, a Google Form will do the work. Let them feel. Don't let your Google Form questions be too long. But you can do it part A, part B, part C, you know, and from there, create relationship and continue. You know, number 2, do you keep your options open? when it comes to making extra money that will not interfere with what you are doing currently. Most times, a lot of people love what they are doing, even if you see it as rubbish. Most times, a lot of people love what they are doing, even if you see it as rubbish. And the simple truth is this: most times, what people do cannot make them succeed. You know, the training I was on this evening before I started this meeting, I was really laughing when the anchor of the training was saying a lot of things. No matter how much you want to be successful, there are some business that cannot never make you successful. A business that will make you successful has to be a business that is duplicable. And a business that is duplicable is a business that more people can do. A business that even if you are not there, people can do it on your behalf and you can get going. But I tell you the truth, there are some businesses people cannot do on your behalf. So it shows that there are some businesses that are not duplicable. That you are a tailor. How do you want to duplicate it? How do you want to make tailoring duplicable? The people you think they should do it on your behalf, they would rather make the customer their own customer. So a lot of people are out there who are doing things that are not duplicable, and they love it like that. It's as if they tie them to it. It's as if they use juju for them. And you yourself, you'll be asking, because of your own understanding, you'll be asking yourself, is it that this person cannot see? No, be juju be this. Why is it that this person is not seeing that this thing he's doing cannot make him rich? But the simple truth is, forget what you think. Forget what you think. It is what they think that is important to them. So when pitching your business and when you're creating friends, you need to present your business in such a way that it looks easy for them, that it will not affect what they are doing. I'm telling you the truth. It is gradual that you change their mind from what they are doing to what you want them to do. But if you make it look as if what they are coming in to do with you will affect what they are doing presently, they will not join you. They will not join you. They will not join you. In fact, they will tell you, they don't have time. So ask them questions like that. Do you keep your options open when it comes to making extra money that will not interfere with what you are doing currently? Another question you can ask is, how do you see entrepreneurship? Do you think it's the solution for the national problem? Another question is, how long have you been on your job? If I may ask, do you love it? Are you contented on the job? Why are you asking this question? You are asking this question because you want to know their honest opinion. Some people love their job and they will tell, Amo, I love it there. You know that kind of person, you must know how to pitch your business. But you see some, they're already complaining. So allow them to complain before you give them alternative. If somebody does not tell you it needs an alternative and you are pitching alternative, the person might see you like a nuisance. In fact, the person will tell you, in fact, the eagerness, the hunger will not be there. The hunger will not be there. So in the real sense, people have to be hungry for them to embrace opportunities. Another question you can ask them is, if you keep working on your job in the next 5 years, where will you be? What's your long-term plan? That's another question. How do you plan to achieve your long-term plan? You know, these are questions that you can meet people in events, and eventually you guys can hang out, you guys can be talking, and you are asking them this kind of question. Let me tell you something. Everybody is interested in who is interested in them. Did I just say something? Everybody is interested in who is interested in them. I was telling somebody, was it this morning or yesterday? And I told the person that as a man, if I see anybody, a lady, a young lady, a older woman, who is telling me how I can be better, how I can make more money, I'll be interested now. So in the real sense, everybody is interested in who is interested in them. So you have to show that you are interested in them. Another thing is this. I was talking to someone this afternoon too, and I told the person, I said, when pitching your business, you have to pitch it in such a way that people see what they benefit, not what you benefit. Okay, I was talking to someone and the person said, it's even good though, as a lady, you can even tell somebody to invest your business, even if the person is toasting you. You are wrong. If somebody is toasting you and you tell the person, come and invest in my business, the person will run away. Ladies in the house, am I lying? In fact, the person will not call you again. The person will not call you again. Ladies in the business, confirm now. Am I saying the truth or I'm lying? You meet someone, and the next thing you are telling the person, come and buy product from me. If you buy this product, in fact, you will help me meet my target. The person will run away from you. I'm telling you the truth. The person will run away from you. So anything you are offering anybody, you must be able to show to that person the benefit the person will get more than what you will even get. Let the person be the one asking you, what is now your own benefit for showing me this? So learn to sell to them what they get. Learn to sell value to them. It doesn't matter how the relationship comes. Don't say because you're a lady, you think you have a right, or you think you have it all because you have boobs, you have nyash, you think you have it all, that automatically you just tell them, come and invest in my business and they will bring money. Omo, you lie. You lie. There are a lot of ladies out there that will give them what they want without them investing anything. If you are with me, say I'm alive, Joe. So in the reasons, you can be reasonable, you can be responsible, you can be polite. Even if you know that the person wants something else, you can still make the person understand, I value you more than what you want from me. I value your life. I value your well-being. I value your wealth. I want you to make more money. So tell me, how do you make more money? You don't understand. If you're a young lady, I just don't know how ladies think. But as a lady, you must learn to think like men. There's this book, Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man. If you have not read that book, maybe you should go and read it. In the recent, if somebody is asking you out as a lady, the fact that you're a lady does not mean that you have a selling pitch or you have a selling edge. If somebody is asking you out, is it not even proper for you to even know how the person is making his money? Is it not even logical for you to even be interested in the person making more money? Hey, will-be boyfriend, is he even making enough money? These are some of the things you make people understand, like, I like you. I really like you as a friend. But the first thing that is important to me is, as a friend, I want you to make more money. Let us talk about finances. Let us talk about your financial life. Let us look at your financial life. Let's focus on that first. If you make more money, you can buy the world from me. I know for sure. You can even meet other responsibilities. So let's look into it. Let's share ideas. Let's have a time to talk ideas on more money, things that will bring you more money. Or are you not interested in more money? You have not pitched your business. You see the person. In fact, the person will be calling you for another outing tomorrow, because you have made the person understand that you are interested in him being better. See, that is the way a man thinks. A man wants more money. So he's looking for who will help him get more money. So when you are now showing that you can help a man get more money, and after he get more money, he can still get other things that he needs from you or more, he will be running after you now. But you are the one who should not lose focus, to know where you are taking the person to. To know where you are taking the person to. And where you are taking the person to is to pitch your business in such a way that Mr. Abbott said, if you're in my team and you're in this training, just quietly signify by typing your name, incentives for you for connecting. This training is making sense. Okay, that's Mr. Abbott for you. So in the recent, it goes a long way. It goes a long way. It goes a long way. I actually organized this training for my team members. I just decided to throw it open for everybody, in a larger team to benefit from, and it goes a long way. So, Mr. Abbott, the first person in your team who is connected is Miss Gift Eze Abbott today, and you must give her the incentives, please. Make sure you give her the incentives. Mrs. Gift Eze Abbott today was the first person, is the first person to connect, and she must get the gifts. Very important. Gift, you can see that I'm rooting for you now. So you must get the gift. Very, very important. Very, very important. So, guys, we have a lot of questions here that you can ask. Another question you can ask people is, have you found what you're looking for that will provide ultimate roadmap plan of solutions for you and your family in your long-term goals? Most men who have girlfriend outside, it is not sex they are looking for. They are just looking for somebody that can talk to them. They're looking for somebody that can share life experience with them. Honestly, I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the real truth. They're looking for somebody who can be concerned about their life. A lot of men have, in fact, men are trying. Men are trying. A lot of men out there are dying with responsibilities. You don't understand? So in the recess, when you show that you are interested, either you're a man or you're a woman, be interested in the financial life of the person you are meeting with. And let there be a conversation about their financial life before you start pitching your business. Before you start pitching your business. Okay. Another thing is, will you be open to creating additional streams of income aside your current job? Another question you can ask them is, did you know there are ways to create income that flows into your bank account, whether you roll out of bed or over in bed? Another question is, do you have any kids or family? If there is a better way to spending more time with them, would you like to explore this opportunity? A lot of people love their kids and they love to spend more time with their kids. In fact, a lot of people want a situation whereby they are making money, money is coming in, and they have time with their kids. You don't understand? Another thing you need to ask is, when you said you wanted to spend more time with your family, were you serious about that? You know, you need to see the genuineness in what they say they want. Another thing is, what have you ever think on how to make money online, Facebook or from other smartphones you have? Another thing you can ask is, if you could create your perfect job, what will it look like? You know, another question you can ask them is, how many hours do you work per week? Are you getting it? Do you even have time for yourself? Another question is, if money wasn't the problem, will you jump at any opportunity, If money is not the problem, if I show you an opportunity, will you jump at it? You don't understand. For some people, money is the problem, but you need to be sure that they love the opportunity. They love to jump at opportunities if money was not the problem. I know you don't know, but if you did know, what would you really like to have in life? If someone were willing to show you how to make more money from home, will you be coachable? Do you keep your options open when it comes to making extra money? Do you know anyone that has been affected by the economy that may be open to making some extra money? You know, these are a lot of questions you can ask these people that eventually you create conversation. Then from that conversation, you know their need. Then from there, you can begin to know whether they are quality people for your business or they are not quality people for your business. From the conversation, you know people you should spend your time with and people you should not spend your time with. You will know some people who are time wasters and some people who are genuine people. So know how to generate leads of quality people. Very important. Then another thing you must also go and develop yourself on this week, and you should do more, is to be a good salesperson. To be a good salesperson, you must learn to be a good salesperson. You must learn to be a good salesperson. But remember, a good salesperson is not looking for salary. A good salesperson prefers commission. And that is why I love Neolife very well. The best reward for a good salesperson is commission. The best reward for a good salesperson is bonus. The best reward for a good salesperson is earning as your capacity increases. And that is the best reward for a good salesperson. And that is what we have in our opportunity. So if you are going to be a good salesperson, this week, you must learn to focus on your buyers. Focus on those people who wants to buy from you, who wants to be your investors, who wants to join your team. Focus on them, you know. Number two, you must learn to smile. I'm sharing with you 15 things you need to know, 15 things, skills you need to develop as a salesperson. You must learn to smile. And this week, smile more. Smile more. Open your camera. Open your camera, everybody. Open your camera. Let me see how you smile. Let me see your smile. Open your camera, everybody. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Open your camera. I want to see your smile. 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 Mrs. Gift, you cannot even smile. Open your camera. You know, Abibat. Oh yeah, I want to see your smile. Open your camera. I want to see your, very important, because this week you must use your smile more. You must use your smile more. Hey, Bankole, is that one a smile or a teeth? You don't understand. Open your smile more this time around. Open your smile more. You know, you must learn to smile more this time around. This week, smile more with people, laugh more with people, let people feel the amazement. You know, let them feel the vibe when they're around you this week. You know, number 3, body language is important. Body language is everything. Actions, they say, speaks louder than voice. You know, I used to, you know, people that know me, you know very well that one thing I fight most is body language. You know, it's not until you talk, your body language speaks. Your body language speaks. And that's why this week you need to wear a positive body language. If you really want to really get, you know, be a good salesperson this week, you must wear, it doesn't matter what is wrong with you. See, everybody get problem. Every human being get problem. Every human being in this world get problem. I'm telling you the real truth. The only person, the only set of people in this world who no get problem are those who are dead. Are those. The people who no get problem are those in mortuary presently. But in as much you are living, you are a living being, you have problem. You don't understand. Every human being get problem. But do you know that despite the problem that everybody has, in fact, let me tell you the truth. Despite the problem that people have, people are still smiling. People are still happy. Happiness is a choice, man. Happiness is a choice. You don't understand. You know, you see some people, they say, if I have money now, I will not have problem. It's a lie. It's a lie. I shared something on the group yesterday. The more money you make, the more money you spend. The more money you make, the more money you spend. So in the real sense, making more money is not the solution to your problem. Building assets, investing is the solution to your problem. If you don't believe me, why is it that people who earn 50,000 is never enough? And when they start earning 100,000, it's still never enough. When you stop earning 100,000 and you start earning 500,000, it's still not enough. Because the more money you earn, the more money you spend. Your responsibility grows as your money grows. So don't say, hey, if I have money now, I will not have problem. You will still have problem. That's what they said, get problem. That's what they said, get problem. So in the real sense, you must get to understand that your body language is very important. So wear a smile, look good, give a positive body language. Another thing is, as a salesperson, let people know you are the best, but give them other options. Let them know you are the best, but give them other options. You don't understand. Let people know that there are a lot of options. You can keep money in bank, but you get 6%. But you can use the money to invest with us, and you get 100%. Which one is better? You keep money in bank, you get 6%, you get 8%. But you can use the money to invest with us, and you get 100%. Which one is better? So give them options. It will not make you look desperate, but in the real sense, you know what you are doing. You know, another thing is be confident. This week, you need to let your confidence double by 1,000%. Let your confidence level double by 1,000%. Let your confidence level double this week by 1,000%. So be more confident. Number 6, be prepared. This week, be more prepared. Read books, be more prepared. Anybody you want to go and meet now, anybody you want to give your product to, anybody you want to give your opportunity to, anybody you want to meet to invest into your business, be prepared for likely questions they might ask you. Be prepared. As in, prepare as if you want to go and write exam. Prepare as if you want to go and write exam. Look for possible question, past question, jump question, you know, why question, NECO question, Cambridge question. You don't understand. Be prepared. You know, when you are prospecting, be prepared. Then number 7, know your products. Know your products. On this investment package, if there are some things you don't understand, ask questions from your leaders. Know your products, know your products, know your products. You know, when it comes to the physical product, the nutritional product of the company, you want to sell product to anybody this week, know your products. Know your products. Very important. Number 8, be picky. Be picky. Be picky. New life is for everybody, but everybody is not for new life. So as a salesperson, be picky so that you can pick the people that are quality people. Don't waste your time on time wasters. You don't understand. You know, be picky so that you can pick the rainmakers. You know, there are people they call the rainmakers. People that make rain fall. You know, there are some people now, if they join your team, they are rainmakers. They can get 3 investors to join your team in one day. They can get 5 investors, 10 investors. You know, there are people like that, rainmakers. So be picky. Another thing is be enthusiastic. Be enthusiastic, be happy, be excited. You know, this should be an excited team. This is an excited team. We build our team on excitement. And if you are joining this team, you're working with this team, you must be excited. You must be excited. You must be excited. Another thing is understand that you are providing value. Understand that you are providing value. Number 11, if you want to be a good salesperson, you must know that rejection is okay. Rejection is not bad, it's okay. Number 12, objections are opportunities. Objections are opportunities. Number 13, just like we said earlier, don't sell, but build relationship. Don't sell, but build relationship. A good salesperson build relationship. Then number 14, don't make false promises. Don't make false promises. You don't understand. You know, we are sure of what we're giving out. We are sure of what we're selling to people. And that is why let people know as they're joining your team. Let them buy into the opportunity before they buy into investment. It goes a long way. So that they will have seen from the opportunity that they can make a lot of money. So by the time they buy into you, you are selling investment to them, they are assured that they can truly make a lot of money. You know, anybody who's going to buy investment, you must have done your life induction for them before they buy investment. So that they know the value of PV, they will know what everything is all about. You know, it goes a long way. Number 15, believe in yourself and your products. Then that's the last one, believe in yourself and your products. I want to believe tonight you have really learned a lot, and you have really, really learned, you know, on how you can make this week better. You know, we started with make a clear vision for yourself this week, what you want to achieve, make a clear vision of this month, what you want to achieve, then break it down into weeks. Then modify your mission, that is how you're going to do it. Then in your mission, learn how to generate leads of quality people that can buy into your product, quality people that can buy into your business, quality people that can buy into your product, quality people that can buy into your business. You know, and another thing that is so important is be a good salesperson. Then under generating leads of quality people, we talk about prospecting. And we said prospecting is not the art of selling, it's a art of building relationships. It's an art of building relationships. Let me make something open to everybody. Questions? Do you have questions? Throw it open, 1 or 2 questions. Let us take it before we call it a day. 1 or 2 questions. Throw it open, throw it open. Let us take 1 or 2 questions before we call it a day. Before we call it a day. But I want to believe we have learned something. I want to believe we have learned something that will help this week. Let us take 1 or 2 questions, if you have any, that can help in your business growth. You don't understand. Olale said, more money, more problems. That's the truth. More money, more problems. So the only solution to the problems is assets. Asset is the only solution to the problem. Asset is the only solution to the problem. Asset is the only solution to the problem. All right, in the absence of any question, tomorrow is wake-up meeting. Every one of us connecting here should be in wake-up meeting tomorrow, 7:30. The same link, the same link, the same link, the same link, 7:30 a.m. tomorrow. We have a lot to learn. Remember, we have a book we are reading, Business Made Simple. Make sure you are there tomorrow and make sure you are making a lot of things happen. Make sure you make a lot of things happen. So use tonight now to strategize how your week will be. Now, tomorrow is the final day for helping everyone round up. If you need to round up your performance for the month of March, we are completing every activities tomorrow. Connect with your team leader to connect with me so that we can help you complete all activities and you can achieve your result. But in the month of April, set better results. I've said it. If you want to be, what should be your goal in this April is to be a director. Your goal in this April is to be a director. And I'm looking forward to the first person that will be a director this new month, this April. The first person that director point will complete. I'm looking forward to that person. The first person that director point will complete on. I'm looking forward to that person. And for you to be a director, you only need 9 investors. 9 investors, you're a director. 9 investors, you're a director. 9 investors, you're a director. So focus your attention on all of this and get the best out of this week. Get the best out of this month. And don't let April go, just like the first 3 months of the year had gone. I believe in you, believe in yourself, and let the training continue. Keep developing yourself and keep becoming a better person. God bless you.